everybody, it's Oh Mad Caroline. How are you this Tuesday? You're like, Caroline, you look like you're getting ready to work out. You guys, I am getting ready to work out. But I got something delivered today that I'm so excited about, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to do my first unboxing. But before I get to what I'm going to unbox, I want to thank NonnaGrace. If you have not checked out NonnaGrace's channel, go do it. She's the sweetest woman from New York. She is so positive. I just love her. She's just the sweetest. But anyways, a week or so ago, she posted this video about change and how sometimes change is so good. And like with COVID-19 hitting, it kind of got people to be forced to get out of their comfort zone or out of their norm. And some people, are working from home. Some people aren't even going to work. And she said this is such a great time to assess whether what you are doing in your normal day-to-day is really what you want to be doing. And oh my gosh, you guys, that video hit home so big. As you guys know, I made this video about my mom, and I talked about how mom always kind of trained me to think about the future. And you guys heard that at a very young age, when I graduated high school, I got into management right away. So then I ended up getting my degree, and I was trying to follow a passion, something that I would love to do. So I got a teaching degree in art education. And I was like, this is something I would love. And you guys, I just could not find myself pulling myself out of management. So when I got my degree, it just moved me up onto higher level management jobs that I just could not say no to. So most of my life, I have been doing pretty high level, stressful management jobs. And then I started continuous improvement and project management. So the next thing you know, I'm going into these big companies, finding loss and putting together projects to save money. And it was a very high stressful life, all right? So in 2018, towards the end, my daughter, as you know, and my son-in-law, they were really having a difficult time juggling. Kay was working full-time plus trying to juggle finances. And I was like, you know what? I'll take over finances. So I kind of took over the CFO position of their business. And then I found out I was going to be a grandma. So Ted and I talked, and he was like, you know what? Maybe it's time to move out of working for someone else. And maybe this is a time you can pull back and help the kids out and then help babysit the grandchildren. But me thinking ahead, I was like, well, I'm going to start a side consulting job, because then I can consult for the businesses I was already going into. And I was thinking about the future with Ted. Like, Ted is an engineer. He does a lot of data analysis. He's into cost savings. So we are very like-minded in how we think. And a lot of the projects I used to do actually sometimes was with Ted. I would be sent into his plant. So it's really cool. So I had started thinking, well, I'm going to start an LCC consulting on the side. And then maybe when Ted can retire, we can do that together, travel together, and do that. So I had started my consulting business. It's been a little stressful. So my consulting business pretty much stopped, all right, during this COVID-19 thing. And I actually had time to just, I worked on the kids' books and babysat a lot, but been really having time to realize how joyful life is without all this stress that I've put on myself for all these years. So when I watched that video, I was like, oh, maybe this is time for a change. And maybe, I should do something that I have always loved and something that just gives me joy now and that has in the past. So you guys, before I get to it, all right, back in, it was easily 20 years ago. I started going through the ACE personal training program. And when it came to doing the exam, I never went and got the exam. I don't know if I got chickened out. I think that is probably the one time in my life I did not follow through. Don't regret where my path went. I ended up, I think maybe I was scared of the exam because school was never a priority for me growing up. I started dating Ted, so I really just got through to get my diploma. And, my dad was a farmer. My mom never even made it through high school. And it just wasn't embedded into me to be a priority. I worked 2 jobs to get Ted through college when we first got married. So it was like Ted's the one that's going to get a degree. Well, I ended up going to college, getting a bachelor's degree. I graduated magna cum laude. So I'm very confident now. I'm not scared. So with that being said, you guys, I have decided, and I talked to Ted about our whole consulting business, and he is like, it's okay. I want you to finally do something you love, all right? And not just something you squeeze in and do whenever. So you guys, I decided to go back to ACE and get my personal training certificate. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get certified. So I want to unbox it and show you guys what comes with it. So it's got a bunch of materials. I ended up going with the middle ground package, not the basic, but the middle ground package, because I liked it came with a few other perks, as far as like I wanted the actual textbooks and stuff like that. And I think the basic was all online. Yeah, so I'm excited about it. I'm wondering if it's changed a lot from the last time I went through the materials. I'm sure. But yeah, so let's see what we got, you guys. Let's see, we got like this booklet, Make Movement Your Mission. Yeah, so it's just like a manual. And then it's got the ACE Personal Training Manual and Study Companion. All the stuff I gotta learn. And then I got Essentials of Exercise Science, which this I'm going to freaking love. Oh my gosh. See, I love anatomy and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be digging all this stuff, And then I got the Personal Trainer Manual. Woohoo! So I'm pretty pumped about this. I've been excited about getting like the actual hard copies just because I have a hard time reading them on the like tablets and stuff. So I'm glad I got that. I started the intro modules and stuff like that online. But what's nice about ACE, it gives you like assignments and you can check mark when you get them done. And then it's got videos, and then every assignment you have like a quiz, and then it's got a practice test. I'll be ready to go to actually sit for my certification exam. So what's nice though is one of the testing centers is only about 20 minutes from me. So boom on that. So yeah, so my goal is to really focus on this. I've got a couple of consulting jobs that I am going to finish up in the next couple of weeks. And then I am going to probably just pause consulting. Yeah, so that's my focus, you guys. I'm going to do it. I put that little survey on to see what you guys thought about this almost 50-year-old woman becoming a personal trainer. I got a lot of positive feedback, and I thank you for that. NonnaGrace's video kind of lit a fire under me, and that survey really made me pull the trigger on buying this whole thing. What was nice is last week, it was like it was meant to be, like all the programs were 50% off. So like this is normally $1,000 program and I got for $500. So it's not too bad. Now I just got to put the work in. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, that's what's happening. All right. I'm probably going to start a whole segment of ACE certification segment videos. I don't know how often I'll upload. Maybe I'll do it with every section of material I come on, just in case some of you guys are interested in being certified, and you can kind of watch me go through the whole process and see where my struggles are, maybe, or maybe you guys could even help me out. So yeah, so that's what's happening, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I am going to finish my coffee, and then I am going to go for a run. All right, talk to you later. Bye.